What is this one technique that you will literally find in every pro producer's project files? Is it some secret $1,000 plugin or a complex mastering chain that they don't talk about? What if I told you it's a simple feature that has been in your DAW for entire time, and it is the real key for creating space, cohesion, and effortless control over your mix. To help you understand what is going under the hood, I created these bouncy balls so you can clearly see why the pros swear by it. Let's go. In most DAWs, you will see these. These are called return channels. If you put it simple way, you have an audio track, dry signal output of that track goes to your master channel, but you can also send a percentage of that sound into another processing track, we call it return track, and process that and send it to the master channel as well. But why is that important? Balls time. So return channels are special because you can send a lot of different channels into your return channels and process them together. Let's start. This is our return channel. You can send bass, you can send drums, you can send synth, you can send your effects. This becomes especially important when you are using reverbs and delays, spatial effects. That means now all these different type of instruments and sounds, they start to live in same space. This is the number one reason that will immediately glue your mixes. Reason number two, this gives you immediate control over the balance of your return channel, balance of the effects. Do you want drums to be less wet? You can decrease it immediately by controlling the send. You don't want bass in your reverb? Remove it. You want more synths and less effects? You have it. You can test many different variations in your send levels extremely fast. Think if you have 10 different reverbs, 10 different delays in different channels, you are no way able to do it as efficient like you will do other way. Reason number three, you can control the frequency response of your returns, of your spatial effects by EQing your return channel. Meaning that, let's say I don't want the muddiness on the low, I can low pass. I want to give the hi-hat to pass, I can high pass. Now I immediately, by using single EQ, the control where I focus with my effects, where it matters. Reason number four, you can color differently each of these with effects inside your channel. Reason number five, this is really important for modern mixes. You can create spaces for your dry signals in your wet return extremely easily. If you have, let's say I have vocals here, I need space in my reverbs and delay. You can simply use something like a bell EQ, cut a little bit there, maybe a bit wider, something like this. Now I cut out the space on my reverbs delays and my dry signals can pop in my mix much better. There's even a way to do it more actively. I will show you in a second. So let's jump to the project file and I can show you in audio form too. Enjoying the video, please consider like and subscribe, and I promise I will give you more videos like this. Listen to this. Apart from the vocal ad-libs, everything is dry. And using returns doesn't mean that you always have to have returns. For color meaning for this vocal, we're definitely using on the channel. But the rest goes to the return. Let's start with creating a tight room for our percussions and synths. Tight room means small reverb. Return channel, tight room, use anything that you like. It doesn't matter. 100% wet, right? Let's send drums, percussions, synths over there to create the ambience. Solo this, hats, very small room, clap. Let's add a little bit synth. First focus, do you hear how everything sits inside the room? Just immediately glues everything. Then I want to curve this sound. Warm it up a bit. But I want it also a bit stereo. So let's create a side to the sides and boost those highs. Open up that space. Now, listen. Immediate glue between elements, but this was the first effects. Let's create a hole and send stuff there as well. The same idea, this time we have a bigger reverb. First thing, here the levels are different now. Now the synths are in the beginning, drums are really on the back. The whole feel is elevated for the main elements. Now process them together, saturate it. contain it. Make the low mids more focused, decrease the stereo width below like 300 Hz. Do you remember that I talked to you about creating a space for your elements in your return channel? For me, this melody extremely important, so I'm gonna create a dynamic spacing option, which means that I can take something like suit, sidechain to the scene itself, and start ducking those frequencies from the effects. And finally, because it's a long effects, I want to feel the groove. I can sidechain it to kick. Now all is applied to my whole mix. Listen, without the effects. Wait. This form is just like a glues everything together, makes you feel this ambience. We can create a slap delay for our percussions. EQ out. Very cool. And maybe find a little bit delay to our melody. And maybe our chords. And here, how whole song comes together, glued together, we created depth and cohesion. And remember, for me, controlling these different spaces is easy as moving this fader down. Too much hold, bring it down. Too little room, bring it up. That's simple. If you want to go deeper in the mixing, mastering, or music production itself, check out my courses on courses.mercurialtones.com. But if you want to stay here, learn more about pro music production, check here.